Cal, India, Echo, Lima, Delta, Shield.
Once again, justice has been served at NXT. We are the Shield, the most dominant, efficient force in the history of this company. We run Raw, we run SmackDown, and now and forever, we run NXT. Shield. Shield. Remember me? It's Graves. I don't believe in the Shield. And if you think you're gonna run around roughshod on NXT, well, you're wrong. Because NXT is my personal wasteland, not yours. You guys have cost me the NXT title twice, and I'm not gonna put up with it anymore. So I don't care which one of you decides to show up next week, but I'm gonna put you down, and you're gonna stay down. I started this with Corey Graves. I will finish it with Corey Graves. You guys can take the night off. Graves wants me one-on-one, and at the end of the night, just like everybody else, when he's laying flat on the mat, Corey Graves will believe in the Shield.
I'm gonna put you down, and you're gonna stay down.
NXT Arena brimming with enthusiasm, and it's an exciting time of commentary. Ringside up, Tony Dawson and back.
Hello,
Mr.
Tony.
Regal, welcome back. A triumphant win for you last week. What's it like to be back?
It's great to be back. I think I've hung my boots up for a short while there. That was a war, but sometimes you've got to do these things.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Cape Town, South Africa, weighing 213 pounds, Justin Gabriel.
Here comes the Cape Town Flyer, Justin Gabriel, a daredevil in the truest sense of the word, who doesn't know the meaning of the word fear.
The excitement that Justin Gabriel brings here to the NXT Arena. Look at them, screaming fans, incredible.
And Justin Gabriel loves excitement himself. I saw him recently juggle fireballs. True story.
Juggle fireballs.
He can juggle balls that are set on fire. JBL and Cole Show. Check it out on the internet.
I better not go there. I think I'll get fired if I do.
His opponent, from Johannesburg, South Africa, weighing 220 pounds, Leo Kruger.
There is a look of delight in the eyes of Leo Kruger as he approaches the ring that confounds. What do you make of it, William?
I was just looking there at Leo Kruger as he came out. Words just don't do it justice, do they? The demented look on his face. His South African rival, we've seen it here on NXT. These two, they're out to prove something against each other. I'm not sure what it is, though.
The Cape Town Flyer, Justin Gabriel versus the tactical brilliance from Johannesburg, South Africa, of the
Tactical brilliance is a polite word. I would say he's a bit mental myself.
Well, Leo Kruger was quoted as saying, "I've made minds ache, nations hurt. I've done the unthinkable." That's his mercenary background. Ooh. Vicious chop. These two are familiar competitors. William, when two competitors square off against each other frequently, what impact does that have on strategy in a matchup?
Well, that's the thing, it's strategy. You both know each other so well, you don't want to make the first mistake.
Oh! Chops back and forth. And the familiarity, we've heard the saying, breeds contempt. How does familiarity help a competitor? No!
Well, it helps because you obviously know your opponent. You don't have to ask him stupid questions sometimes. It helps. But then it can also be a hindrance because it's hard to get the upper hand.
Well, the upper hand belongs to Justin Gabriel right now. He's been working on, Justin Gabriel has submission maneuvers. We're all familiar with the 450 splash. Talk to us about this new arsenal.
Well, it was a beautiful deep arm drag that we saw there from Justin Gabriel. Very reminiscent of the great Ricky Steamboat.
Look at him.
Look at, yes, as you see, targeting in on the arm, beautiful arm drag. Now he's going into a double wrist lock there. Yes, it's going to take him over. It's the best way to do that. Now you put pressure on the shoulder and the wrist.
Kick out at one. Gabriel trying for a cover early on. Each of these athletes is in outstanding condition. Both pride themselves on being in peak form.
Are you going to let me get a word? Are you going to let me get a word in edgeways tonight, Tony?
I'm so happy you're back. I don't mind any criticism whatsoever.
Most people have no idea. Look at this beautiful top wrist lock there, and that's the proper way to apply a top wrist lock. There's a lot of pressure going onto the elbow joint, the arm, and the shoulder here, and even the wrist.
And Leo Kruger is a submission specialist on his own.
Well, it all started with a double wrist lock, and it's actually, you don't see too many double wrist locks anymore, but it's a very painful maneuver.
Why is that?
Do you know, that's a good question, and I can't answer it. I don't know why, because it is a really a painful maneuver, but also a very controlling maneuver that you can control your opponent. He's not going anywhere when you've got a double wrist lock on him.
Oh! Gabriel up high where he is so dangerous, comes up empty. Oh! The force of that maneuver. In for the cover, Kruger. Kick out at two.
That spine buster, very reminiscent of my great friend AA Arn Anderson as well.
One of the four
Seen a lot of
horsemen.
greats being honored tonight, aren't we? Ricky Steamboat, AA.
You uttered the name of one of the legendary four horsemen, WWE Hall of Famer. And now it's pain. It's being applied to the temple area. What does this move do to Justin Gabriel?
What do you think it does? It knocks the stuffing out of him. That's what it does.
In for the cover. Kruger. Kick down at two.
A good elbow across the side of the neck and the throat area does great damage to your opponent. You know, we all obviously, as professional athletes and professional wrestlers, train our necks. All of us train very well. But that'll just knock you about.
Kruger landing on his wallet. What an explosive move there.
On his derriere, did you say his wallet?
Well, you told me before never to use the word derriere in your presence. I listen intently to your expert opinion. Another chop. We've seen chops throughout this matchup. Why, William?
That's a good question. To me, a chop has its rightful place, but you can do a lot more damage with an elbow or a kick or just a forearm strike of some type.
Justin Gabriel has the offense working. Momentum building for the Cape Town Flyer. Gabriel flying into the corner. Oh! Well defended by Kruger. We saw the savvy.
High risk with no reward there for Justin Gabriel.
In for the cover to end it. Oh! Gabriel refusing to give up.
That's one thing you're never going to see with Justin Gabriel, though. He's not going to give up. He's going to keep coming.
Look at the rage in the eyes of Leo Kruger.
Deranged.
Called by other members of the locker room dangerous and calculating. There was a blow right on target, and this one's over. Justin Gabriel knocked senseless. Good night. No! How did Gabriel kick out?
That slice maneuver that Leo Kruger does, it's because he's a fast bowler. Do you know what that is from cricket? He throws a 95-mile-an-hour overhand ball, and that's what he's perfected with that maneuver.
We are witnessing the heart and determination of
Justin
Gabriel.
Here now.
He's locked
Justin
it in.
Gabriel going for a Fujiwara armbar. Incredibly painful maneuver.
The submission move, but look, Kruger got his foot on the rope. Out of desperation, forcing the hold to be broken.
That Fujiwara armbar makes cowards of the greatest of men because it puts so much pressure on your shoulder, it doesn't matter who you are.
Stacked up, shoulders down, Gabriel!
Unless you can get to the rope, you usually have to tap out.
What a battle this has been, back and forth, William. Gabriel Coming up empty into the corner with a boot to the chin, and that'll do it.
And that was to the chin.
Leo Kruger in deep trouble. We know what's coming. No! The 450 splash spoiled.
Shattered his
Leo
sweetbreads
Kruger.
there.
Well defended. The familiarity of these two.
That's the problem. You're going back to that familiarity thing again. It's the truth. You know each other too well, and they're just countering each other's moves.
What a start to this episode of NXT. The familiarity, each man waiting for the other to make a mistake. That's the margin. So
All
slim.
blows back to the breadbasket there of Justin Gabriel. A headbutt. Takes not a normal man to headbutt somebody. I'm well known for headbutting, and it's not something that normal people do. You have to be a bit different.
Kruger loading up. High risk from the middle rope. Gabriel battling back. What a test of wills. Now it's Gabriel in command. Look at the balance of Kruger. Leo Kruger. What a stunning reversal. Both feet to the sternum. What will it take to end this matchup? Oh boy. Submission move locked in. The GC3. Gabriel in deep trouble. He taps out.
Who is your winner, Leo Kruger?
An astonishing win there for Leo Kruger. Who would have thought that you would have been able to ground Justin Gabriel in such a vicious manner and make Justin Gabriel submit? You just don't see Justin Gabriel giving in to anything.
This sternum shot worth another look. No doubt about it.
This
On
obviously
target.
had an incredible effect on the... Looked away. He's trying to reach for that rope, and it's just not possible, and he has to tap out. He's in so much pain. That sternum shot, the jumping off the ropes must have completely knocked the stuffing out of Justin Gabriel.
The eyes of Leo Kruger.
A fantastic win there for Leo Kruger.
Tell the story. A gritty victory for the mercenary from Johannesburg.
Still ahead, NXT superstars surround the ring when Seth Rollins takes on Corey Graves in a Lumberjack match. The rest of the Shield has the night off. So will Graves finally get a fair fight? We'll find out tonight. And up next, we are just over a week removed from WrestleMania, and we've got an exclusive inside look at the superstars of tomorrow from NXT and their involvement during WrestleMania weekend. Next week, NXT Commissioner Dusty Rhodes has put together a blockbuster night as 4 championships will be on the line. Caitlyn defends the Divas title against AJ. Adrian Neville battles Antonio Cesaro for the United States Championship. Brad Maddox faces the master of the 5 count, Big E Langston, for the NXT title. And Bo Dallas looks to unseat Wade Barrett when they collide for the Intercontinental Championship. It's a Clash of Champions next week on NXT.
Welcome back to NXT. We are just over a week removed from the excitement that was the biggest show of the year, WrestleMania, and the superstars and divas of NXT made a big impact on WrestleMania, New York, New Jersey.
NXT. We're here! NXT! Access! Look at this! Look at this!
Our fans, they have such passion.
We're going to show the universe what NXT is all about. NXT means business.
The greatest city in the world, Jersey City, New Jersey.
Crazy hardcore WWE fans.
I've been a fan since I can remember, since I was 2-3 years old, growing up with my dad watching this. And to be part of this is unbelievable.
WrestleMania fan access.
Unfortunately, I'm stuck with this one, signing autographs. The fans are split on who they like the best.
Hey, Summer! Hey, Summer!
NXT representing here.
Paige is my favorite diva. She's like she's an amazing wrestler.
Oh, Summer.
We're going to take WrestleMania by storm. We're going to steal the show, and everyone in this planet will believe.
You see the shirt? We believe.
See if we have any Shield believers out there.
Iron sharpens iron, and we're all three natural-born main eventers.
Went all the way from wrestling for NXT, about to go out in front of 70,000, 80,000 people.
Shield Army's growing by the day.
Last year we were down there, getting beat up at 8 o'clock in the morning.
Seth Rollins, Dean Ambrose, Roman Reigns, incredible.
Cough it up, because justice ain't free.
Everything we've worked for our entire lives in one moment, in one night. We're stealing the show tonight.
I've dedicated every ounce of passion that I've got. It's an international event. It's people from all different lifestyles coming together and celebrating. I'm just a small kid from Newcastle, but I'm very honoured to be here. It's not until you eventually get here that you really realise what WrestleMania is all about.
Xavier, who are you wearing?
Who am I wearing? I'm wearing myself. Post Pebble Central here. Video game. Oh, video game. Yeah! We're having a conversation here, and he tells me his favorite NXT superstar is Emma.
Emma is the reason I started watching NXT.
Oh.
It's like a train wreck. It's hard to look away.
We are here at WrestleMania Access. And Leo Kruger is the talk of the town. Everyone's speaking about Leo Kruger.
We don't like you! We don't like you!
Kruger! See all my fans here today. It's wonderful to be here.
It's like looking into the future. They actually have to send that to me after this.
Just saying.
NXT! 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 NXT!
It's WrestleMania morning. It's incredible to think I could go from starting on this business from scratch to being here at WrestleMania, having a title match. NXT is an awesome environment, but WrestleMania in front of 80,000 is unbelievable. This is a big moment, big moment.
MetLife Stadium, really to see the stadium for the first time, to walk through Gorilla, which is a huge deal.
Literally a year ago, to be in developmental, to be working these small crowds, trying to do your best to one day make it.
3 years ago, Phoenix, I was sitting in the crowd watching WrestleMania. I bought that ticket that year because I knew that was going to be my last opportunity to sit in the crowd and watch the show as a fan.
I'm not the type to believe in moral victories, so that's doesn't exist with me. It was the first. There will be more. It's WrestleMania in New York. Doesn't get any better than that.
Paige, we've got to talk about Summer Rae here. I mean, things have really been escalating between the two of you, and then a few weeks ago, she actually ran out of her match with you, and with a pretty interesting excuse at that. I mean, what's going on here?
Doing her hair? A curling iron? Summer has done nothing but run right from the start. Whether it's running her mouth or running from a match. And you know what? I'm sick of the running. Summer, you're not gonna run anymore. No more talking. I want you and me in a match one-on-one, whether you like it or not. And you know what, Renee? I don't think Summer has the guts to face me. That's why she runs her mouth every time I'm not around. But Summer Rae hasn't got a tough bone in her body, and I'll prove it once I break every...
Who's running now? I accept.
I'll never forget my father's words. He said, we're all born to lose and destined to fail. And that was the day I got my first tattoo. And since then, 100 hours I spent having ink drilled into my flesh. But you see, these aren't just tattoos. They're a suit of armor. Everyday reminders that I'm untouchable, unstoppable, indestructible. And I will never fail. They call me Graves. I'm not here to make a mark. I'm here to leave a scar.
A talented and enthusiastic diva.
The following contest is a Divas match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from San Jose, California, Bayley.
Bayley, a newcomer here at NXT, but turning heads already, William. Why?
Because she's incredibly good. My niece was over from Blackpool a few weeks ago, and she came to NXT, and she saw Bayley, and it's a new favourite. She wants to be just like Bayley. And then she's only met us for a few moments, and she just thinks she's incredible. Oh, he's my favourite. Here she is.
And her opponent, from Melbourne, Australia, Emma!
Oh, yes.
Join the Emma-lution. The tweets of Emma are as entertaining as her dancing moves.
Can you do the Emma dance?
Look at that in the audience, William. An NXT fan has made an Emma sign with the arms.
Did you just say the Emma-lution?
That's her
that what
term.
you said?
Emma-lution, Emma-tainment.
Oh, look at the way she tries to. Go on, love. There we go. She's actually made it for once. Good for her. Hey.
Tries is the key word. It's a lot of effort for Emma, the first NXT diva from Australia. It's Divas action, one-on-one. Bayley and Emma, what do you expect from these two?
Well, I expect some wonderful competition. Both very nice young ladies, a lot better than the one I've got lined up for me tonight. You want to see her? The one I've got tonight, she's so bow-legged she has to iron her knickers over a boomerang.
Fortunately, I know what knickers are because I've worked with you before. There's a drop kick by Bayley. Emma
As
wants
I said,
no part of this right now.
Bayley's new here in NXT, but she's very good. She was scouted by the people here in NXT in the WWE. She made a name for herself all around the world, competing, and she's very good. And she's a lovely lady.
Look at this move. Bayley challenging the balance of Emma. Emma's dancing into a pin.
Full
Stacked
double leg
up.
Nelson.
Small package kicked out at 2.
That was a double leg Nelson, actually, Tony.
It's remarkable. You talked about how good these two are. The cover.
Now, Emma's a wonderful story. She wanted to be, a WWE superstar, so she went all the way from Australia to Calgary to get trained by my old tag team partner, Lance Storm.
Former
Look where she is
Intercontinental
now.
champion.
Yes, exactly. And look where she is now. She's here in NXT, and she's eyes are on her from the WWE.
A torturous hold from Bayley. We've talked about the eyes from WWE. No less than a dozen superstars from NXT have made the leap to the big leagues, to WWE, which says a lot about the quality of competition here.
Exactly. And do you not think that goes through the minds of all the NXT competitors every second of every day?
Cover, kick out. There's no doubt about it that there is a level of urgency and purpose when you walk around and talk with the superstars and divas, that the goal is to get to that next level.
And so it should be. And if it's not your goal, you shouldn't be here. You don't deserve to be here.
We're seeing Bayley control this match. A relative newcomer on NXT, but Bayley distinguishing herself. What do you think of her offense?
I think she's doing the smart thing is she's grounding Emma, and she's putting pressure on the neck. Takes away a lot of Emma's moving around.
Emma has been grounded for the most part. Here comes Bayley. Oh, look at that counter. Using the turnbuckle. How about this move?
Very reminiscent of my old tag team partner again, Tajiri. He used to do this move. It's called a tarantula.
Count has to be broken.
Did you know that? Tarantula.
That was an extraordinary move. Emma.
You dance, girl. Go on, love. Oh, hey. Emma sure looks like she's having fun.
Emma sure looks like she's having fun.
Look at that. 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 Look at that.
Now it's Bayley on the receiving end of the punishment. Ooh!
Oh, look at this. Beautiful bridge back there. Grab underneath the chin. There we go. And the pressure's all over the body here.
Submission maneuver, and it's over.
Here's your winner, Emma.
Your evening's Emma-tainment has been provided. The side.
I tell you what, Tony, why don't you say she's Emma-licious?
She's
If I say it, I'll kill my own credibility.
She's Emma-licious.
There we go.
The following that Emma has built in such a short amount of time. This is a diva that has real support here at NXT.
I only wished I was 20 years younger. Imagine what she could have come to raves with me 20 years ago when I was going to raves.
Look at this move. I can't imagine you at a rave. Look at this. Remarkable. Prompting Bayley to bail out. A victory for Emma.
Do you know what a rave is, Tony? Have you ever been to one?
Of course.
I was at the first illegal raves in '88, me. Original raver.
Straight ahead, Seth Rollins has given the rest of the Shield the night off as he battles Corey Graves in a Lumberjack match. 12 NXT superstars surround the ring. No one gets in or out. It's coming up tonight on NXT.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Tokyo, Japan, weighing 211 pounds, Yoshi Tatsu.
Almost 250,000 Twitter followers in the Yoshi army follow the emotional and excitable Yoshi Tatsu.
How many Twitter followers?
Almost 250,000.
Oh, I've got nearly 400,000.
Speaking of followers.
Oh dear. I wish I could explain to people that how it feels right now. Goosebumps are on my arms.
And his opponent, from Lafayette, Louisiana, weighing 295 pounds, Bray Wyatt.
Escorted to the ring by
Tony,
Harper and Rowan.
Yes, let me explain something to you. I'm no stranger to danger. I've been in a lot of trouble my whole life. This is something unique to me. This is a feeling I can't describe. The intensity and there's just fear in the room now. In the arena here, there's fear.
You can look.
These three just scare you.
At the anticipation in the eyes of Yoshi Tatsu, what must be going through his mind, knowing what he's up against?
All I know is I'm glad I'm not him at the moment.
How about this unique start? The mind games of Bray Wyatt. Everything Bray Wyatt does, according to Bray Wyatt, has a purpose. Psychological warfare, control, some of the terms you hear thrown around when people discuss Bray Wyatt. Here's Yoshi Tatsu coming up empty. Wyatt into a cover. And then up quickly on his own accord.
I don't think that was meant to cover anybody. That was just to knock Yoshi Tatsu down, just to show his dominance over Yoshi Tatsu. That's Bray Wyatt talking about.
Bray Wyatt clubbing blows in the corner. Rowan and Harper looking on. No!
Bray Wyatt's setting an example for his followers. You can see.
I mentioned his followers.
Rowan. He's just staring just with awe at Bray Wyatt.
Bray Wyatt.
Oh,
I mentioned his followers. Yoshi Tatsu has to be aware that this one-on-one matchup, here's a cover, the kick out, not possible. Dominance.
Here's your winner, Bray Wyatt.
Bray Wyatt promised earlier today he was going to smash Yoshi Tatsu like a bug under a rock. Mission accomplished, William.
I'm going to say he certainly did that. Look at the look of sheer
subservient loyalty.
Exactly.
And Wyatt's not done. Again!
When you can control the minds of two big monsters like the family, that's something to behold.
And deliver the Sister Abigail finishing maneuver twice. What is Bray Wyatt doing now?
NXT is nothing but a playground full of puppets to me. Wouldn't you agree, Yoshi? This is a message, and I hope everyone back there in the locker room is watching, because I need you to understand. There is no man back there, no man that walks on 2 feet in planet Earth that is greater than I. I am the eater of worlds. And I believe it is time the beast starts opening up your eyes.
Haunting words and haunting images from Bray Wyatt. No man on 2 feet greater than I. That's a proud boast, William.
The eater of worlds. But why shouldn't you be the eater of worlds when you can control men like Rowan and Harper?
And dominate an opponent the way that Bray Wyatt just dominated Yoshitatsu.
Up next, NXT superstars surround the ring when Seth Rollins takes on Corey Graves in a lumberjack match. The rest of the Shield has taken the night off. So will Graves finally get a fair fight? We'll find out next.
Lumberjacks surround the ring for our main event. Corey Graves and Seth Rollins ready for one-on-one action. A lumberjack match that we've all been looking forward to.
Anyway, I said that's a motley bunch, isn't it?
Well, they have an important responsibility.
The following contest is a lumberjack match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, weighing 208 pounds, Corey Graves.
Showing the knuckles that read, "Stay down." Corey Graves is the leader of the Filth Parade. Lost in the #1 contenders match, but still believes he is the best competitor in NXT, brimming with confidence always.
And why shouldn't he be? You have to have that confidence, and Corey Graves just lives that life. That's the way he is. He knows he's the best. You have to know that you're the best if you're going to compete at this level.
The piercing stare of the savior of misbehavior. Stalking his way to the ring. The first ever NXT champion, now known, perhaps infamously, as 1/3 of the Shield. Here's Seth Rollins.
And his opponent from Davenport, Iowa, weighing 210 pounds, Shield member Seth Rollins.
Mr. Regal, typically lumberjacks are there to keep the fight in the ring. However, according to Corey Graves, he wants to make sure that the rest of the Shield is kept out by the lumberjacks. What do you expect?
Well, that's actually quite the right way of thinking, isn't it? I mean, you want to make sure that you don't get attacked. Corey Graves knows that he has the ability one-on-one against Seth Rollins, but you can't fight the Shield. Nobody has been able to fight the Shield. It was a unit. So dominant.
Our commentary colleague, John Bradshaw Layfield, said that the Shield was the most cohesive group he's seen ever in WWE.
Colleague? When was he a colleague of yours?
I like to group us in with the rest of the WWE announcers, don't you? Here's Corey Graves working on the midsection of Seth Rollins. What's Rollins' strategy here, William?
Well, he thought he was going to try and get away and regroup for himself, but then he realized the Lumberjacks were there, and he knows he got nowhere to go.
Graves in control early. What is the strategy like in a Lumberjacks match? How is it different?
Well, you know you don't want to go out anywhere. Well, first of all, if you're smart enough, you scout the Lumberjacks. If there's a friendly face out there, if you need to get away, that's where you need to be. Otherwise, you have to try and stay in the ring.
We saw a surgically precise kick there from Graves, as Graves is in total control early.
Don't take Corey Graves lightly, and obviously you shouldn't, but just some people, because of his look and he wears the outfit he wears.
Look at this reversal by Rollins.
People can take him lightly. He knows exactly what he's doing in the ring. He's a great competitor, been all over the world, knows what he's doing, and has a terribly good, vicious streak. And when I say terribly good, I mean in a good way. He's got a spitefulness about him, which is when he gets the upper advantage on his opponent, that's where we see the best of him.
Rollins flying in. Now, Rollins has not had as much one-on-one competition during this destructive phase of the Shield, but it looks like his one-on-one skills haven't eroded.
That's never going to leave him. Don't forget that Seth Rollins was the NXT champion.
Oh!
And he defended it mightily.
Nicely escaped
for a
by
long
Graves.
time here on NXT.
Oh!
It's like that old thing, you know, once you learn to ride a bike, you never forget, and that's, Seth Rollins is an incredible competitor.
Lumberjacks doing their job, putting Graves right back into the center of the ring. Rollins in for the cover.
Would you let any one of these Lumberjacks babysit for you?
Our main event continues on NXT after this. Welcome back to our main event on NXT, a Lumberjack one-on-one showdown. Corey Graves and from the Shield, Seth Rollins. Neither of these men have any friends outside the ring, William. The Lumberjacks looking on.
Oh, you know, that's a very good point, Tony. Usually, when you look...
Here's Rollins in to end it. Kick out at 2.
When you look around, when you're actually competing in a Lumberjack match, you'll always see at least one friendly face. Nobody around the ring likes either of the competitors.
Submission maneuver here. Does Corey Graves tap out?
And as far as Seth Rollins goes, who's part of the Shield, who's had such a destructive force on everybody, whether it be NXT or the WWE, everybody despises Seth Rollins.
Graves battling back to his feet. Ooh, the impact. Seth Rollins, good night. A victory, no.
It was a stiff leg flying kick, not a drop kick, just a straight leg right to the sternum.
Competitive battle here in our main event. Another submission maneuver from Seth Rollins.
Beautiful body scissors there. You don't see this applied enough, but a body scissors does so much damage to your opponent. It's just, you actually constrict your opponent. You're not crushing him, so every time your opponent breathes out, you tighten a little, and it makes it harder for them to breathe in, which wears them out really quickly.
The varied offensive weapons of Seth Rollins, which made him the first NXT champion. Look at Rollins. Dominating on the mat right now. What could be going through the mind of Corey Graves, who is a submission specialist on his own?
Just to get out of that body scissors first so he can catch his breath, and then try and get hold of something so he can apply a submission.
Ooh.
That's a face shot. That's a face shot.
We've seen a lot of this from Seth Rollins in recent weeks. Kicking, stomping, attacking all the biggest names in sports entertainment.
Now we've got 12 Lumberjacks around the ring, making sure that nobody can get in or nobody can get out.
And Seth Rollins showing the kind of offense that has made him at one time the NXT champion and then now currently part of this destructive trio, the Shield, that hasn't lost. Sneering. Seth Rollins taunting. Can Corey Graves get back to his feet?
This is fascinating to me. Nobody likes either competitor, but they despise Seth Rollins so much they're actually egging on and willing along Corey Graves.
Is this a matchup where it's the lesser of two evils?
Exactly, yes. They want Corey Graves to put a whipping, if you want, onto Seth Rollins.
Here's Rollins in control. But a turnaround there. Now Graves, back and forth we go.
Seth Rollins knows his way around the ring so well, using the ring as a weapon, and that's always great competing.
Both men are staggered and stunned. A grueling matchup. Ooh! Nicely avoided by Graves.
Flying knee there to the temple.
Ooh! Vicious clothesline.
Point of the elbow in the throat.
Building momentum. Look at that move. Trying to lock in the submission maneuver.
No, he actually wasn't there. Oh, what he was trying to do was actually to wrench the knee and wrench the ankle, and he did a great job of it.
We saw Rollins, 3 lumberjacks descending immediately and forcing Rollins back inside. No love lost by the lumberjacks.
Oh, dragon screw leg whip off the corner post there. Now,
what a move.
If Seth Rollins is able to walk now, it'll be a miracle. You watch Corey Graves will zero in now, targeting right onto that bad knee.
Can Corey Graves finish this matchup?
Using that face-forward suplex, a gourd buster, as Arn Anderson used to call it, to smash the knee of Seth Rollins. Oh, well, here we go. Oh.
Here comes the Shield.
Ambrose and Rollins not frightened of taking on 12 men. That shows you the kind of just fierceness about the Shield.
Roman Reigns just decked 3 people in a row. Absolute chaos at NXT. A clothesline by Ambrose. Bodies strewn everywhere. Anarchy reigns in the ring and around the ring, with the Shield doing what they've done so many times before.
There's two men stood on the floor. There's 12 men lying on their backs. That shows you the destructive force of the Shield.
This matchup's still going on.
Oh.
Seth Rollins with the exclamation point. Good night.
Here is your winner, Shield member, Seth Rollins.
If anybody needed the fact driving home to them that the Shield are the most destructive force that we've ever seen in the WWE, just look around the ring now. There's 12 men, in fact there's 13 men laying on their backs and not moving, and there's 3 men stood in that ring.
The Shield lay waste to the NXT roster. Ambrose, Rollins, Reigns, bringing their brand of justice to NXT.